Hello, cowboys and cowgirls. I see a lot of online players complaining about griefers. Today, I am going to show you some steps you can take to make yourself less of a target and hopefully have a better experience while playing online. You're less likely to encounter a situation you don't like if you're not in areas where they tend to arise. There's a big map to explore. Most players are usually found in and around towns. So the less time you spend in towns, the less likely you are to encounter a griefer. Instead of going to every shop in town, anytime you need something, you can buy ammo, provisions, and other things from your catalog, and they will be delivered right to your camp or any post office. It is a good idea to always keep your ammo full and tonics ready to go. You can also craft foods at your camp that are great for your cores. It can help if you expand your mini-map. Hold down on the D-pad and you can choose expanded. This will give you a bigger field of view around yourself. Always be aware of your surroundings. You don't need to be paranoid, but it's good to always be observant and ready. If you need to put the controller down for a few minutes, instead of standing somewhere busy like on Main Street in Valentine, find a less popular spot to stay. Going into your wardrobe or the catalog in any store are great options. You can't be killed by other players while you're in these menus. Or you can find somewhere off the beaten trail up on a mountaintop or inside of a cave. There's a million places you can keep yourself out of sight. Always be a posse leader, even if you're a lone wolf. Others will see your star on their map as more intimidating. They don't know if you're alone or how many people are in your posse. You can also posse up with a crew. Players on social media groups are often looking for new crew members. It's always helpful to have friends around you. Visit a gunsmith, buy a gun, learn to defend yourself. You're a cowboy. There is no better defense than a good offense. Always keep your guns clean. You can buy gun oil and do it yourself, or do it in the customize option at the gunsmith counter. You can use missions like Call to Arms to practice shooting and familiarize yourself with your weapons. Up in the top right corner, you'll see your ability cards. Go into the pause menu to abilities, take a look at the cards, and pick ones that suit your playing style. The Deadeye card I'm showing you is great defensively. When you go into Deadeye, you turn blurry, players can't lock onto you, and you're much harder to hit. The passive cards are always active, depending on which one you use and what you're doing. For example, the Never Without One card briefly turns any hat you're wearing into a bulletproof helmet. This loadout that I've put together here is a good defensive set, but again, choose the cards that best suit your playing style, and don't forget to upgrade them. You can also go into your player menu, choose online options, go down to playing style and choose defensive mode. This will make it so other players can't lock onto you while you're in free roam, and you'll be much harder to kill. Take note, you won't be able to lock onto them either. When someone does kill you, you will see that you have the option to parlay. If you select this option, when you respawn, you'll be farther away from them and their posse. This will also start a 10-minute timer where you can't kill each other. If all else fails, you can also quickly press pause, go down to online, select free roam, and accept the alert. This will put you in a different session, right back in the same area you were in. If you find people follow you from session to session, you can go into your account settings for your profile on your console, go into privacy, and turn your online status and now playing info to friends only. You can also block a specific player by going to their name in the player menu. Click on View Their Profile, then go onto their account profile and find the option to block them. Even though it is not a feature included in the game, you can also go into private sessions. These sessions are great for many reasons. There are a number of ways to get into private sessions, either by yourself or with friends. I will now quickly show you a few ways you can get into private session. Starting up a legendary bounty will put you into somewhat of a solo session, and you'll still have access to most things. Once you're in the mission, instead of following the game directions, just turn around and go the other way. As you can see, most of the shops and other things are open. You can go hunting, find collectibles, whatever you'd like. Whenever you're done, you can either complete the bounty or simply quit to free roam. The blood money missions will do the same thing. You can also have your friends in your posse before you start, and they'll be in the session with you. It's a great way to keep the law off your back as well. There's also glitches like the poker table method that will allow you to create a private session. The only people who can join is whoever you invite. I will leave a link on how to do this in the description. It is very easy. You can also create an MTU session if you're on PlayStation and you want to play solo. If you're on PC, you'll probably want to learn how to mod, and always use a VPN to protect yourself when you're playing online. It is important to note that when you're doing wagon runs or other free roam missions, you should expect other players to come along trying to end your fun. Especially when you see a notification like this pop up that is the game telling you that it's made other players aware of what you're doing, and they will be rewarded if they ruin your mission. So be ready for that. This is a part of the challenge of online gaming, especially in a game like Red Dead. We aren't talking about playing Animal Crossing. The absolute most important thing that will stop a griefer messing with you is your mindset. When you game online, other random players are involved, and everyone plays differently. Some of us enjoy collecting flowers, and some of us enjoy riding around killing others. That's just the way it is. It is only you who can make the decision to get good or get griefed. I hope this guide was helpful. Don't forget to hit those buttons, and as always, thank you for watching.